What's up, everybody? It's John from JohnnyOctave.com, and I've got an awesome riff for you guys today. It's Life by the Drop by Stevie Ray Vaughan. What's not cool about Stevie Ray Vaughan? So I'm going to show you guys the intro riff, and I'm going to show you some of the verse and chorus chords that are going on. It's pretty straightforward. The intro riff is just a pennant blues, A minor blues thing, and the chords are really, pretty straightforward. Just pretty standard blues riffing with one bar chord, and that's about it. So let me show you how to play this thing. All right, you guys. So let me break the intro riff down for you guys first. What's going on here is you're going to start. It's like A minor pentatonic or blues rather, something you guys are probably used to hearing over here. Okay. We're just going to play this riff in the open position, so just using the same notes. So we're going to start with open A. Okay. We're going to come down on the 3rd fret, 5th string with your 3rd finger. You're going to go open D after that, so that's this now. Then what I'm going to do is hammer on to the 1st fret D string, and then I'm going to hammer on to the 2nd fret D string. I'm going to do that. Okay, right here, just as a little quick note, sometimes I catch myself sliding, and that's totally fine. You can probably do that too. It'd work great. So pick, hammer, hammer, and then open G after that. Okay, and then we're going to come back down to the D string and play this little lick. Call it pick, pick, pull. Pick, pick, pull. And it happens kind of fast. So what you're doing is you're picking the open D string, and then you're picking the 1st fret D string, the 1st finger, and then you're pulling off. So pick, pick, pull. And then we're going to come back down next on the 3rd fret on the A string. Okay? So let me play it up to that point. Another one of those. So that's open D, 3rd fret, 5th string, 3rd finger. That's what that all sounds like. Let me play that really slow for you. Okay. And now we're going to have this little descending run here. So what I'm going to do is, so what that is index finger on the G string, slide into the 2nd fret G string. So it's this. Okay? You have open G string after that. With your index finger, you're going to go down to the D string 2nd fret. Okay? Down to the 1st fret on the D string. So that's... We're going to have another one of these, that little riff again. Pick, pick, pull, 3rd fret, 5th string, 3rd finger. Can you play that slow? Okay, and then to finish this off, okay, so what happens there is we're playing open D. So it's open D, 3rd fret, 5th string, open D, 3rd fret, pull off at the end there. So you're picking this last note right here at the 3rd fret, A string, and pulling off. So this kind of... Okay? And then we're going to slide from the 1st fret, G string, into the 2nd fret, and that leads you right into this blues riff, this really straightforward. Okay, so let me play that really slow so you guys can see it, how it's all linked together. let's get into the verse chord. So basically what this is just a real straightforward standard blues thing, okay? So what you're doing is you're playing, for those of you that have never played this, you're going to play the open A string, and you're going to put your index finger at the D string, 2nd fret. You're going to play that twice, and then you're going to bring your 3rd finger over to the 4th string, 4th fret, and play that twice. So you're going to bounce back and forth between those two. Okay, so you've got that. That's the next chord in the verse, and all that is we're just going to E. We're playing the same exact thing as the A thing we just played, but we just move our finger down to the A string now, and now we're going back and forth on the A string, 2nd fret, 4th fret, using the low E as the bass. Okay, so now it's this. Okay? And then what happens next is we're going to play this F sharp minor chord. Okay, so it's going to sound like, let me show you the chord first. You put your index finger on the 2nd fret, 6th string. 3rd finger is going to go on the A string, 4th fret. Pinky is going to go on the D string, 4th fret. And then you're barring, of course, with your 1st finger over here to grab those 3 notes. Which is at the 2nd fret, G string, B string, and high E string. So, pretty typical root 6 minor bar chord. If you don't know that chord, hop on over to johnnyoctave.com, grab my free ebook. This chord's in it. Okay? So we've got this. Let me link those. Okay? So the rhythm on this F sharp minor chord is basically this. I'm hitting kind of the root and then the chord. This is kind of a root chord strumming type technique. So where you're strumming the root, you're hitting the root, and I'm going down, up. So down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay? Can we link those? Oops. Should be on A. Okay, so what that is after F sharp minor is we're playing that little blues riff again, but now we're up at D, where the open string is now D. So your index finger should be, for this, at the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and you're bouncing back and forth between the 2nd fret and 4th fret, using D as your root note, or the open string. Okay, you guys get that? And that is a verse. So now let me show you what the chords are in the chorus. So after you do this a couple times, you're going to come to this transition where it's going to sound like this. Let me play it for you first. Okay, so what that is we've got F sharp minor in the same way that we just played it before. Okay, I'm going to hop over here and play D, the D blues riff. I'm going to do that once. I'm going to hop on down here to the E blues riff. Okay, where E is in the bass. So let me put those together for you. Okay. Okay, now you're going to go through that a couple times, and then you've got just a one hit on F sharp minor, D7. For those of you that aren't familiar with D7, it's open D, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, 1st finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and your 3rd finger is going to go on the high E string, 2nd fret. For any beginners out there that are working on this. Okay? And then the next chord in the progression is E, E major. So let me put the chorus thing together for you guys. And then you're back into a verse. All right, you guys. So this is literally the meat and potatoes of this entire tune. You guys can totally get this done with everything I just showed you. I hope you guys have a great time with this, and I'll catch you next time.